was the last time you heard strings, horns, woodwinds, a pianist at a hip-hop concert? That combination is always what you get when you listen to the Phantom and the Illharmonic Orchestra. Christal Young, the Illharmonic Orchestra.
Yes, I keep wanting to say they're the illest.
Oh, I want to say Philharmonic Orchestra.
Okay, all right, well, don't do that.
Okay.
It's Illharmonic, and this is what's interesting. They are such a good blend and fusion of two things that you wouldn't think go together, and then when you hear them, they're unique and just amazing. Take a look and a listen.
Oh, check it out. Yeah. That's right.
The Phantom and the Illharmonic Orchestra are music fusion at its best, creating a mashup of hip-hop and classical, a blend of old and new. It's a concept Jeffrey McNeil knew could be a hit.
Way back in 1987, I mixed the Beastie Boys' Paul Revere with Beethoven's Fifth Symphony. And at the time, you know, there wasn't really a blueprint for hip-hop and classical music coming together, and I hadn't really heard anything like that. So I remember putting it on tape, taking it to my best friend's house and playing it for him, and he ejected the tape and threw it across the room and told me it would never work.
But Jeffrey was determined to prove that it could. It's true what they say about birds of a feather. Andrea Cohn, a lover of music and a singer, turned out to be the perfect yin to Jeffrey's yang.
Yes, absolutely.
They bonded over a Mary J. Blige concert and never looked back.
We started dating, like officially dating, and he told me about his brainchild, and then the rest was just kind of history from there.
Was there ever a song that didn't work out? Like an idea you had to take a song and flip it on its ear, and you were like, oh, maybe not so much.
Yeah, I mean, there were several misses that, you know, we tried on stage that didn't quite work out. What we try to do is stay as close to the music and the actual feel of the record. So, you know, if a DJ has sampled a specific breakbeat, I'm sampling that breakbeat and then adding the instrumentation over it.
In 2000, hoping to reach a broader audience, Jeffrey reached out to the brand new Kimmel Center in Philadelphia. Performing there turned out to be one of the group's first official gigs. Then he tapped young college students hungry to try something new to join him. Jordan Pettis is a violinist who began playing when she was 10. At first, her diverse musical style made her struggle to fit in.
And then I moved to Boston, and I came in contact with Jeff and Andrea, and it was just like, this is perfect. This is what I've always wanted. This is amazing. So I was so grateful because I had been searching. I really had been looking for it and looking to find people who also felt like, you know, there is no box for music.
For years, Jeffrey and Andrea worked tirelessly to make the orchestra a success. But it wasn't until they landed at Carnegie Hall that it really sunk in.
We had built a following, but the masses were still, you know, uncertain. And then as soon as we finished Carnegie, like all of the opportunities just started to open up.
Along the way, they realized that perseverance was the key. And even when the pandemic rolled around, it couldn't stop the music. This year, since it's the 50th anniversary of hip-hop, it's all about honoring the past.
Without the golden age, without the Kool Hercs and Marley Marl and Melly Mel and, you know, all of that, we wouldn't be here. So 50th is really important to us, and keeping this hip-hop culture alive is truly important to us as well.
Sunday, you can catch the Phantom and Illharmonic Orchestra at Adler Hall in Manhattan. They'll be doing what they usually do, flipping the script and turning skeptics into fans.
During one of our first performances at the Kimmel Center, my wife was in the elevator with a guy who was skeptical and voiced his skepticism. You know, I want to see what this hip-hop orchestra is all about. And he was sitting in the front row with his arms folded at the start of the concert. And by the end, like, he was up and cheering, and he came to the foot of the stage and hugged me.
I love the experience of seeing people like, oh wow, this is a vibe, this is really fun, and get really excited, and then they hear their song, and then they're rapping every word.
To all the ladies in the place with style and grace.
From the beatbox to Beethoven and Bach, the Phantom and Illharmonic Orchestra prove good music is always in style.
The should be having my baby.
Nice, right?
Yeah,
I
it's
just
fun.
keep rocking back and forth to the music. So they are performing at Adler Hall, which is part of the New York Ethical Society, near Lincoln Center on West 64th Street this Sunday.
okay.
But look them up, check them out. I think that they do things and you're like, wait, what did they do there? And then you're like, I'm on board. They're good. They're
Yeah,
good.
I like their sound.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Christal.
You're welcome.
Let's